Hey guys, so this morning the Doctor Strange in Multiverse of Madness trailer dropped. Now, of course, it's already been dropped leakage wise, I should put it, um, way before this, but now it's been officially dropped. And I can tell you honestly, and again, as I've said before in some of these trailer reactions, I'm not going to show any footage due to copyright reasons, especially if it's Disney related material. But anyway, like I said, this I'll say this. This definitely starts right off from Spider-Man: No Way Home. Um, you can definitely tell that the ramifications that Strange was talked about or told about are occurring. Because of him messing with the multiverse. Wanting to help Peter, have everybody forget that he's Spider-Man and all that. Which, again, you know, as basically reworded and reminded to him and as well as us as the viewers, there were going to be ramifications, there were going to be consequences, and throughout this we do see those ramifications. We start seeing, a lot of things happening. We start seeing buildings breaking up. We start seeing things just, go this, just go amok, if you will. And it gets to a point that we see this guy. I don't know if this is the new Ancient One, because the Ancient One could be represented in any way, or this is a good version of Kang the Conqueror. I'm not really sure if it's somebody, or if it's from somebody else from the first Doctor Strange. I can't recall. But anyway, he tells him something along the lines of, things happen for a reason, stuff like that. Now, this might be somebody that's in another universe that he visits, because he basically tells them at the, throughout the trailer, and it gets to this point basically that the real true enemy in their universe is Doctor Strange himself. And, this gets revealed by the fact that at the end of the trailer, we get to see the evil Doctor Strange from What If, or supposedly it's What If. A lot of people put the money on, even on the fact that even John Campea, and Angry Joe and all of them have put the money on the fact that this is the What If Doctor Strange. That's basically, chronologically, chronologically making even the What If animated series canon to the MCU. Now, in the trailer, he does meet up with Wanda, and we get all these images. We get Wong like tied up here. Got blood like coming off of his head a little bit. We see a raven going, cawing at the camera and stuff, and we just get all these visual images. This, what's, basically stuff that's associated with Doctor Strange and all that. And he meets up with Wanda. She's in this field, trimming some bushes, trimming some trees. It looks like the little flower tree. I can't think of the kind of trees that they are, but they're like those little flower ones or something. And she, when she sees him, she basically tells him she knew he was coming and everything, and she even tries to explain that she did some bad things. Even she regrets, and that's when he acknowledges, "Hey, I'm not here to talk about Westview." Thus, again, like with What If, acknowledging that WandaVision, as pretty much predicted and was built to be, is connected to everything as a whole. So she wonders what he's talking about, and he basically asked her, "Do you know anything about the multiverse?" And they just stop, and she looks at him, and you could tell in a way that Wanda knows about the multiverse, because at the end of WandaVision, we all saw her messing with that book and everything. So obviously, when he asked her that question and she looks at him like that kind of tells me she may have dabbled in the multiverse when she had an opportunity. And I wouldn't be surprised if perhaps that dabbling, occurred more when that breakage was happening in No Way Home. I wouldn't be surprised if that gets acknowledged, that not only has she dabbled in it herself thanks to the book, but when that breakage happened in reality through all the multi universes in No Way Home, that she was given a bigger opportunity. Now, like I said, we get a lot of images here. We get an image of a wedding, basically of, I'm assuming, Doctor Strange's fiance and himself, or it's Wanda and Vision. I don't know. Um, you know, we get that. We see Wanda just sitting on this floor, Indian style, in front of this circle. That circle, spell circle, whatever, dabbling with the book again and everything. So you could definitely tell she's gonna play an integral part here. And again, we get all the visualness that's related to the multiverse, in general, but we also get a lot of imagery related to what Doctor Strange's movies have been about. And we have them looking out a door, which is just floating in this multiverse of space, him and somebody else. And then, like I said, we get to the part where he's told that the biggest threat, to the universe, or at least the universe he's in, during this one scene, is himself. And then that's when we encounter the evil Doctor Strange, who says the line, something along the lines that says, things just got a little bit more complicated. So, and the good Strange is like looking at him like he's just confused, but also kind of shocked a little bit, but it's a confusing shock. So overall, the Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness trailer, teaser, whatever you want to call it, to me, it was good. It sets up the fact that not only does it take place after No Way Home, but it does set up the connections between What If and WandaVision. What If was a surprise, especially at the end of this. WandaVision, obviously not a surprise, but again, the way Wanda reacted when he asked her if what she knew about the multiverse and everything, and then what we see her do in the trailer. To me, I got a feeling she's dabbled in it before, thanks to the book, and then more so when that crack in reality, that crack in the multiverse during No Way Home occurred. But again, we'll probably find out more later on in the second trailer, if not the movie itself. But overall, I thought it looked good, and I can't wait to see it. I have yet to see No Way Home. I'm just going off what some people have talked about, because again, spoilers are unavoidable, no matter how much you try. So I'm just going based off what people have said, about No Way Home. And like I said, I cannot wait to see, how this all plays out. I think this is what we're going to kind of get, in my opinion. We're going to get the start of what's going to be known as the House of M, if you will, arc of this new phase of Phase 4. And then after that, we'll see what happens. But let me know what your thoughts are. How did you feel about this trailer? Comment below, live chat during the premiere, like the video. Check me out at my Teespring store. Check me out at BW Roses Discussions, all your favorite audio podcast locations except for Pandora. Also check me out at BW Roses on VENMO. Check me out at patreon.com/BW Roses and at Venmo at Brian-Walmer-2. But what are your thoughts? What did you think of the trailer for Multiverse of Madness? And again, I thought it did great. I think it kind of pretty much teased us with a few things that's gonna get touched upon, in the future. There's a surprise connection to What If, WandaVision, obviously. But what are your thoughts overall? Let me know, and I'll talk to you later.